I got to view the match from a different perspective. You know, usually you sit and...
Whose idea was that?
Don't know, I'm not 100% sure. It was a case of... When we got to the match, when the boys were warming up, we sat there and you could see the away stand filling up, and then I'm thinking, right, where am I going to view it from? Because, you know, I always go back in at half time, and I like to, if the manager asks me, I like to give him my point of view. I've always got a pen and paper with me, so I'll write something down if I see something, and so I like to have a different perspective than what the manager gives. I could just sit on the bench with the gaffer, but I've got kind of the same view as him. Whereas if I'm sitting up, it is a totally different match. So maybe I can pick something out that he doesn't see, which is nothing because he sees everything. It's like an eagle. But you know, it's always nice to see it from a different perspective and give him a different opinion. So I was looking up, thinking, where can I sit? And it was kind of, I didn't really know. And then like the manager, the gaffer had said, oh, you know, the chairman's going over. You know, defence is sitting over there, and we were like, well, we can do. And then the steward, when we were walking over, the steward said, oh, no one sits this side of the thing, so you find us sitting there. And then I sort of looked at Pelly and Morgan and said, should we just go in with them anyways? Well, I say them, like, you know, they're foreign. No. So we go sit in with the fans, you know, and he's like, yeah. So we went on in, and, you know, people were like, oh, you know, speaking to us and saying hello, and, you know, they give us a great reception, and obviously when we scored in the 3rd minute, it was a great start, and then obviously that just made them, you know, sing even louder, and then obviously it felt like a carnival atmosphere at times. You know, they're singing songs, and then the next thing you know, they're asking me to give them a song, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not sure what song to sing here, and then I come out with one, and then, you know, they're asking the different lads, and it was just a great atmosphere, a great away day, a great performance from the boys, obviously a history-making day for the club. All in all, I mean, they say if Carlsberg did days, then that's up there, isn't it? You know, and I didn't play in the game, but you still got a real buzz, you know, like, and it was different for me sitting in there. You know, you just the way they sung, and I mean, maybe because I was in there and listening to them, but you couldn't really hear the Tranmere fans. I mean, you were sat somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or I thought,
Yeah,
I mean, it just sounded like we were singing so much louder than everyone else, and you know, it was a privilege, and you know, a really, really great day. And you know, I know for a fact, you know, Pelly and Morgs were buzzing over it. You know, they were so, you know, really enjoyed it, and I did myself. And the chairman himself, I think he got carried away, started singing and setting up chants and that as well. So, you know, really good day for the club, and one, you know, I'll never forget. And if we go on to do what I think we will do this season, then I'm sure that'll go down as definitely one of the highlights. And I didn't even play in the game. And it was a day where there was a bit of pressure on us because people are expecting to break the record. People are anticipating that, you know, that record getting broken. You know, so there was a little bit of pressure on the boys, and they just dealt with it so well. You know, and like I say, I've said it so many times this season, but you know, so proud to be part of the group and the club, and so proud of how they perform. You know, they really are a resilient bunch. But I'm heaping a lot of praise on the boys. We've still got, you know, a big fight in our hands. You know, obviously with Forest Green are really making it tough for us at the minute, making us work for it. But how exciting is it? You know, it's making a proper title race, and you know, funnily enough, I was speaking to a fan today at the pool, a bloke, his season ticket holder, and he came up to me and he goes, you know, you've given us our club back. Thank you very much. And it really touched me. But he said, you know, I'm so glad that we've got a title race as well. He says, because if we were 15 points clear, he says it would be kind of a bit boring, wouldn't it? And I went, no, it wouldn't be. I says I would have half the grey hair I've got now. But you know, he says, I'm glad it's a real title race, and it's made Gloucestershire, you know, real sort of fierce rivalry, and it's making it entertaining, and you know, so it is entertaining and it is exciting. You know, don't get me wrong, I'd rather be 15 points clear and have the title wrapped up, but you know, you've got to give credit to Forest Green. They're really making a fist of it and making it tough for us. But this is where we have to kick on now and show our hopefully title credentials by going on and doing the business.